Here I am recording this intro for the second time. Probably not the last. This here is my 2006 Chevy Impala SS. And this is the first episode of the fix and build series that I'm going to be making on this car. Now, it don't look like much right now, but I guarantee you at the end of this series, it's going to be a lot different. A lot different. And as we'll get here in a few seconds, we're going to be talking about everything that I want to be doing with the car, but not giving away too much. There really isn't really much else to say besides this video is more or less just going to be an introduction episode into what I want to do to this car, the journey I'm going to take with it, and everything else of that sort. But as it sits right now, it's a good car. And I mean, past that, there's a lot I want to do to it, and we'll get talking about it here in a couple minutes. Or not really a couple minutes, but it's a couple. For you, it'll be, what, about 15 to 30 seconds? I know that's kind of a wide range, but anyway, without wasting too much time, let's get into it and see what all you're going to have to listen to. So to start, there isn't really much going on back here. Don't mind all of that. All of this is going to get cleaned out and be, you know, build ready, build worthy. Start off with a few interior things that I've done. I'm going to start with the 5.3 badge. Granted, it's a bit gimmicky. I had one on the trunk and then I colored it in with Sharpie markers and pretty much just tore it off after that. After this, we have a steering wheel cover. It's literally just a steering wheel cover. It's nothing special. If anything, it needs replaced because all that's peeling off and it's turned 15 different directions. Got an aftermarket radio. I've had this in for maybe 2 weeks now. After that, there's really nothing special about the interior. But after this, you know what? We're gonna go ahead and pull the hood latch. Well, show you a little bit of what's going on there. I have made a few modifications to it. I took the cover off the engine because I thought it was trapping heat and causing things to not really have a good time. Really the only changes I've made is that I took the front bumper support out because it was all flappy and floppy and broken 13,000 different pieces. After that, I noticed that my PCV system is the original factory piece was cracked. It was the same thing with this one up here. After that, it's just been basic upkeep. It's just change oil, add transmission fluid. They both got a leak. Just recently, I did get a set of nice exhaust tips. I did cut the mufflers off with a Sawzall recently. But I had a guy weld all this up. Sounds good. I'll show you a few sound clips in a moment. But I mean, pretty much after that, it's basically just stock. I mean, yep. I also got a haircut for anyone else wondering. See, I mean, after this, it's I don't really know because I'm tight on money as it is. I'm always tight on money. I have some of my viewers probably already know, but if you don't, then that's... I'm gonna readjust this. Then that's a story for another time. I mean, but with the job that I'm having to work right now and everything that I have to get fixed with the car before I actually do anything modification wise to it, I don't really know. I honestly don't know, because like I said, life altering changes in life, tight on money, it's gonna be a long time before another video like this gets put on the channel. I mean, don't get me wrong, if I had the money, I would crank out videos every freaking weekend to let you guys see it and just watch myself as a car enthusiast grow into a car guy, into an even bigger enthusiast, to have a different sort of respect for, you know, people that go out and build these. Now, don't get me wrong, there are a lot of people on TikTok that build, quote unquote, build these Impalas. But if you go over here on YouTube, there's none of them. Absolutely none of them. And my goal with this is to have the first Impala build series. I'm talking, and here's where we kind of get into what I want to end up doing. So to start, transmission. Absolute first thing on the upgrade list is transmission. Well, maybe not absolute. We'll touch transmission before engine, or touch engine just a teensy bit before going into the trans, because the transmissions in these cars they're made of glass. You so much as look at them wrong and they eject a torque converter, or your valve body, oh, excuse me, beep, probably mute that out. Or the valve body just decides it doesn't want to work, or you're replacing shift linkages or something like that, doing shift kits, that kind of thing. If I had the money, I would commission someone to build a 1,000 horsepower capable version of these transmissions. It's a 4T65E HD. The only HD thing about it is the diff. That's it. It is a beefier and longer diff. That is the only thing about these that are heavy duty. These transmissions are a travesty on GM's part, but I mean, after that, we're gonna move on. That's probably that's its own spiel, and a whole different spiel on its own. Now, another thing, a lot of other things, exhaust probably going for like a true 3-inch, a 3-inch all the way from where it starts under here and goes all the way out to the back. That's pretty much it. No cat, a singular resonator, and a unique exhaust tip setup for this. No one else has done it. I've seen dual tips, which is what most people run. I've seen single dual tips where it just comes out of, where there's just two tips coming out of one side. It looks a little gimmicky, but what I want to do blows all of that out of the water. Oh, I've also seen quad tips, and it would be a whole thing to do that. Let's see what else. Wheels, suspension, and suspension is just a big broad category because that includes like shocks and struts and sway bars and sway bar linkages and control arms, that kind of thing. I do want to do a custom interior on one of these, which it would be really, really cool too. Well, probably one of the first things I would do is switch over. One of the first things I would do is switch all of this wood grain here. I can on the doors because it's this weird melted plastic thing that GM did. It's the same thing with these. All of these look like they'll come out in one as different parts, but no, it's all one panel. It's just it's all melted together into one big conglomerate, and I think it's weird. But switch this out for the silver. I'll put a photo of it up on the screen. I want to get the gauge recolored, the gauge cluster recolored. I want to do A-pillar gauges. I'm not too certain on which gauges I'm going to be putting in just yet. I'll probably do either a stitch-on steering wheel cover, or I'll probably end up putting a whole new wheel in it entirely. Now, it'll still be a GM wheel, but I still want to retain my steering wheel controls and buttons and everything. Another thing is I want these crusty SS embroidered headrest. I want those restitched. I mean, after that, that's pretty much it for the interior. I don't want to give away too much yet. I don't want to give away too much because I don't want people stealing my ideas. But after that, that's pretty much it on the interior side, besides, well, fixing broken pieces. Don't mind the Sonic grilled cheese up there. If I get hungry here in a little bit, that's what I'll eat, even though it's like 3 days old. I mean, it's gonna be a long time. One of my main inspirations for doing something like this comes from like Chris Fix or the whole Scrap Life crew, like Scrap Life Garage, Scrap Life Lee, and his other channels, that kind of thing like that. I'm not sure any of them are gonna see this, but it'd be pretty cool if they did. I mean, it'd be pretty cool. And another thing that I want to do with this car is, I mean, I want to for right now. It's my daily driver. It's my only vehicle, so I can't do anything too extensive to it, or else I run the risk of having to drive my mom's Impala, and it's a V6. It still kicks ass, but it just doesn't hit the same as the old SS, don't it? I mean, the 3.9's a good motor, but the 5.3, and the 5.3 can get it. See what else? What else is there? There's a lot of things I want to do to this car, and I don't exactly want to. I don't exactly want to, like. How do I explain this? I don't want to give everything away so you know what to expect. But the thing about it is that I'm completely open to suggestions on what I should do. Like, if there's a specific part that you want to see on the car that you think would work really nicely, then go down to the comments and put it in there. I mean, I'm gonna do headlights, I'm gonna do taillights, I'm probably gonna do some things with the bumpers, I'll do something with the side skirts, I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna do a custom interior. It's going to be a process. It is going to be a process, and it's going to be a long, lengthy process. I'm talking this series, if this doesn't blow up and if YouTube doesn't pay me for this, even though I want to get into their ad revenue program, then it's gonna take a long time, because I mean, if I'm somehow able to get into the ad revenue program and you know, I get paid to do this, then probably about every dollar that I make from YouTube will go back into this car. I don't, almost like that one guy did. I don't remember what his name is, but he has a red Acura Integra, and he's putting every dollar that he makes from the shorts that he makes and puts it back into the Integra to make it a nice car. I mean, I think he's got a Mark IV Supra. I don't remember what his name is. I'd probably have to go and end up finding him and putting him on the screen, or putting a link in the description down to, you know, his channel or one of his shorts or something. I don't know. What else is there? I mean, I don't want to get into the exhaust sound too early, because this is episode 1. I mean, this is episode 1 of the build series. It is the introduction into my personal journey and experience with this car. I've had it for a year and a half. I've done very little to it, even though there is so much I want to do. I mean, here, I'll even show you. Just 206,000 miles. 206,000. And when I bought this thing a year and a half ago, it only had about 175,000. And I put, in the first month of me driving it, I put over 10,000 miles on it. And it's been my daily driver since. I used to have an '06 Kia Monte. It was a good car for what it was. Don't get me wrong, it was a fantastic car for what it was. I just didn't like it. I didn't like the styling. The thing about this entire thing is that I'm kind of scared to do this. Don't get me wrong, I am excited to dig into this and be a part of the car community. And I want to get my name out there and be known for this. And just, I want someone to look at this car and be like, yo, that's that guy's car. That's that guy's car. Oh my gosh, well, I guess in a sense, I don't want the fame. I don't want the fame. I just want my name to be out there. I don't want fame. I just want a little bit of recognition. And if that statement on its own is counterintuitive or counterproductive or whatever phrase you want to call it, then so be it. Put it down in the comments. My mustache looks a little weird. But, like, I don't do it for the fame. I'm not going to do it for the fame. I made this channel because I just genuinely wanted people to see what I can do. And this series is going to be one of them. This series is going to be the epitome of watch what I can do and watch me grow and learn and make opportunities for myself that not very many other people could. I mean, it's one of those surreal moments when you're making these kind of videos that you get out here, it's pouring down rain, and you're sitting in this car, the windows are fogging up, and I don't really, I don't really know. I mean, I'll get to the exhaust portion here in a minute. I'm excited to do this. I am really excited to do this, and don't mind the disco rave party in the background. Oh, really? I turned my head and it just wants to turn off? Okay. I need to get that bulb replaced anyway. It's been like that the entire time I've owned the car, and it damn near gives people seizures. I mean, I want to build this car. People have told me time and time again, dude, this car is junk. It's garbage. You can't make it fast and reliable at the same time. You can't. You should have got this. You shouldn't have gotten this car. It's ba 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 ba. I want to prove them wrong. I want to build a badass front-wheel drive muscle car. And who knows? I might take it roll racing or something. I don't know. Eventually, if I can acquire myself a truck and a trailer, I can take a road trip to like Pocono or something, and I don't know, race with Scrap Life Lee or another one of his crew members, Dalt or Fernando or something. I don't know. But I want to take this thing racing. I really want to put this through its paces when it's all said and done. And another part of this whole series thing is that it's not always going to be build. Sometimes, and most of the time, it's probably going to be fix. Like, I have body work that needs to be done. I have engine work that needs to be done. Obviously I have transmission work because it's a 9th generation Impala, and well, you could probably, if you know, you know about the whole transmission thing. But anyway, we'll get to that exhaust clip about right now. So that is going to do it for this. That's going to do it for this video. If you could drop a like, if you can drop a few comments, see what you guys want to see, you know, with the build, see what ideas you want to throw out, pretty much. See what ideas you want to throw out. Put them in the comments, leave a like, and if you want to stay on track with this build as it goes on for like the next, hell, I don't know, 5-6 years. Money is gonna be the biggest hindrance with this car. That's all I can say. But again, leave a like, leave a couple comments, please subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.